It's been a while since kita bercerita pasal band. I think this time around kita nak discuss pasal our flow of production right now lah, ataupun what's going to happen in the future. There's a lot of things yang sedang berlangsung. So what we are currently doing right now adalah, right now we are in the studio. Kita tengah finalize some of the songs yang we want to take into the journey of our career as a musician, as a band. I think a lot of the time kita humming je. We do some melody searching, you know. So whenever there's an idea, kita akan record dekat handphone or wherever yang kita boleh record lah. Basically dengan cara tu kita boleh ingat apa yang terlintas dalam fikiran. Usually is my handphone. And of course kalau kita tengah memang actually on a guitar or something, kita tulis chord lah. Kita ni bukan jenis yang bijak sangat kan pasal music. So we write down the basic chord punya progression so that we don't forget aku main apa. Bila share dengan bandmates pun tak adalah macam tak tahu kan. Orang tanya, tu chord apa? So tahu lah. So that's how the basic process of ideation untuk lagu. All of this must be managed well and be distributed well within the band ataupun within the ecosystem lah of, we can be with the producer ke whoever lah yang involved kan. In terms of ideation or development of any songs, references is fine to take from everywhere, wherever yang artis tu suka lah kan. I'm the songwriter in this band most of the time. Kalau ada idea yang I like to explore, like for example I listen to a lot of Aurora music right now, tengah stuck dalam kepala kan. So reference tu we kept on going back to her songs so that we get familiar dengan dia punya style of progression, style of singing, melody and whatnot. But talking about ideation lama ataupun lagu-lagu lama yang kita dah develop, I got one advice lah from Sid Murshid yang pernah advise. He said that tak payah stuck with the same idea for too long. Keep on writing, keep on going forward, keep on looking around for ideas, so that one day you'll find the one that you really catch on with. So it can be part of you and eventually it becomes you. As a band, I think everyone out there yang kat luar sana pun, they want to produce materials, they want to showcase their talent, they want to share their music, they want to eventually distribute it and hopefully make money. I think it's a flow yang semua orang akan ada lah dalam minda. For us as a band, this year, Segi, we are targeting to release a high quality content or ataupun music or something that we really enjoy and love basically. When we released Over and Done, we did something yang we never did before. We do it properly and then we work with a professional audio engineer. Thank you Hafiz. And so, thank you Hafiz, sana kamera. So basically when we talk about target and goals for Segi this year, we really want to improve ourselves so much more than what we were before lah. When we talk about managing funds or gathering funds for projects yang macam ni, so there are a lot of ways untuk buat, but it has to be based on the size of the project itself lah. Kalau contoh kita tengah nak buat album, it might cost 10-20,000 ringgit kan, for example. Band contribution is important sebab to kickstart a certain thing, macam kau nak pergi into a studio to buat, even like this, we want to finalize some songs and to maybe record some demo, kita kena spend duit. Tapi untuk Segi, for example, kita sekarang we look into ways untuk dapatkan support from even the government side, even corporate sponsors ke, ataupun some parties with interest towards our band yang boleh invest, you know, so that they can help us achieve this target. In return, we can pay back or we can contra in terms of marketing punya mileage kan, so that we can explore both worlds of both party punya strengths lah. Basically, dari situ kita boleh reducekan band punya contribution. So dari situ yang kita boleh achieve this target yang tadi kita cakap. Like us, I think Segi kita band kecil. Tak ada lagi duit royalty sampai puluh-puluh ribu atau ratus ribu kan. So we cannot hope from that area. It's like a marriage lah. Kalau kau nak semua sama je, better you get married with your own self. So there will be differences between anyone, even between us band members pun kita tak boleh sama. So mesti ada differences. So from these differences we work out things, how to get things done. So getting things done is the most important part of this flow of production. Some bands, I think diorang is a bit too perfectionist. Do whatever that you can to get it done and move on from there and try to achieve a better goal, which is the ultimate goal. Mesti sama. Ultimate goal tu mesti sama, but getting things done tu yang penting. Macam perlu typekan that playing, that performance, get things done lah. Go into the studio and jam. Janganlah banyak bagi alasan, oh aku tak boleh pergi. So that's very lousy lah, and that's a waste of time and a waste of money. But you have to understand the process in between tu is very much important. Sampai ke tahap maintaining your presence online or within the audience yang kita target kan. You cannot be too silent for a long time and then suddenly you want to release an album and you hope that it's going to work. Orang yang hari-hari post dekat Facebook or even on social media pun tak tentu lagi nak achieve that, you know. So who are you that you are hoping that, oh aku buat album orang akan beli? Siapa kau? Kau kena sedar kau kat mana. Segi, where are we right now? I think we are just a startup punya ataupun beginner level of band. So tak payahlah rasa, I mean both of us dalam band kita tak rasa kita ni macam dah dekat puncak. So we are working very hard to promote our materials, our presence. It's very important in terms of getting to the goal of the band itself lah. Or go down to any gigs or support right now. Macam right now we are in the state of social distancing and whatnot. So support lah online gigs. You know, we have a long way to go as a band, and we are working very hard untuk achieve our dreams or our goals. And part of this process production is getting connected with our fans or our followers atau supporters, our friends lah. Basically, sometimes people forget. Actually, most of the time people forget about who you are yang you want to promote. They know you, they know who you are, but they forget what are you doing in your life. As we produce this supporting materials on YouTube, and postings on Facebook and Twitter and whatnot, we really hope that our supporters or our followers can really help spread it around by liking it, by sharing it, subscribing. So all of these things helps. Sometimes you don't need to buy our products, but by showing support like that, you can get the band to go further lah. So not just Segi lah, everyone, whoever that you are engaged with. But of course, as a band, I think as Segi itself, kita pun try to be smart lah in terms of producing our materials and content so that it doesn't intrude other people's life too much kan. Tak adalah mengganggu orang sampai hari-hari tengok muka mamak ni kan, benci pula aku. So yeah, we try to control that and manage that so that people can have some value within our content yang kita produce. So I think that's the hope ataupun that's the to round off lah this flow of production punya discussion. Okay.
Can you see what the future lies inside? But you cannot know unless I give it a try.